Alright, hello and welcome, JBTV production. We got Tagenham and Rektbridge versus the Ballsheviks, and that will be starting very soon. Looks like we are just joining the game right now, and yes, we are launched into this game. Change it up. Alright, we will be on Geo Koala, as you can see here.
3, 2, 1.
And we are off. Unfortunately, I cannot change that G1 half one stuff. Redesign problems, but we are still get it done here. Both teams still trying to fight to get out of base. Chuck Finley gets the first grab. He is not returned yet. He's just dancing around. Now he's dead. A little bit of nothing going on between both sides. Dets and Hypnome clear out Tagenham and Rektbridge's base. Sisu defusing these bombs. Kuchabar and Sisu get rid of that grab. Still, Flag is still not left base yet for either team. We'll be watching that shortly. Pups come up. Sisu getting a rolling bomb. Defused. Evil is trying to get a good grab with this rolling bomb. Unfortunate bomb spawn caused Evil to bomb everyone out of base. That could have been an opportunity, but that left bomb just spawns. Nub picks him off with the juke juice. We'll have another double reset coming in. Looks like just dancing around the flag. Nub does not quite get that grab. Off top, Chuck Finley boosting in. Backboards off into Evil. He's trying to juke Hypnome bottom. The bomb comes up and Dets gets him while bombing away to Evil. Not quite caught in the gate is to Evil, but wow, using that defusal by Dets to get out to Evil's pass too. This is the first real opportunity the Ballsheviks or any team has had yet. So the Evil is boosting into base. He's got 2 blocks, 2 in base, going around behind the blocks, but Hypnome has it covered, and there is no one to block him. So Mind just swoops around and gets the return. Dets has been playing anti, so Chuck Finley won't get a very clean grab, but he will get a grab with Juke Juice, and bombing into the spike is Chuck Finley. Alright, Chuck Finley trying to look for another one. Hypnome might get a Tag Pro lead out with Mind trailing, but doesn't quite happen. And again, we do have a double reset here. As Nub just goes right into the veers right into the spike. He might be having some lag issues here today. Might get a grab. Nah, Tagenham and Rektbridge don't quite get the coordinated grab off. Chuck Finley, another flash. So now it stays in base. We're looking at pups very, very soon. Mind sneaks that rolling bomb. He might be able to get out with this rolling bomb as long as he keeps it intact, but Chuck Finley spawns right by him. Diffuses on Sisu, not a clean grab. Mind might be able to block the Sisu and Kuchabar out of base. Hypnome manages to get back to his go to enemy bases. Evil grabs. Evil is out bottom, but Hypnome is waiting on this boost. He's trying to pick him off. It doesn't work. Evil is past 2. If they can get the return, he's past 3. But Hypnome is close on his tail. The return isn't coming, and he's just stuck in bases. Hypnome gets revenge for the missed boost. Nub looks to be out past 3, and Dets from nowhere with a bomb. Or rather, someone else's bomb. And Dets with an amazing play to clear out Chuck Finley. Chuck Finley seemed to be rushing it a little bit into base, but an amazing play by Dets to secure the cap for Nub and Tagenham and Rektbridge. So now we've got another pup standoff. 2 rolling bombs, maybe 3 for Tagenham. The Evil is past 2. Like we have a return there. Dets with another return. Now he's going to grab. Mine needs to get some blocks, but he not quite getting it. Not quite getting the gate, and Kujabar will sneak it in. Mind, kind of caught between two decisions. Go for the button, go for the flag. And he was stuck in the middle of each of them. So that'll be the equalizer cap for Ballsheviks. They will be at 1-1 here in game 1, half 1. All right. Another. Geoqual is known for these double resets that kind of take a long time, but Chuck Finley could get a 1v1 grab off of Dets, and he does. Hypnome going for that bottom pup, he'll get a tag pro, but Chuck Finley has a juke juice coming into base. Now, Hypnome needs to use this tag pro wisely, or at least maintain in base. A flash or a sack here. If Kujabar can get the return, it's a cap. And Kujabar has the angles down, but Hypnome slips away. DeEvil doesn't quite commit to getting the return, and Chuck Finley will get chased out of base by Dets and Nub. Oh, Chuck Finley with a decent split. He'll get some separation, but it doesn't look like Nub is going to get returned anytime soon, and the double bomb will take him into mind. DeEvil 1 is out top. Mind covering that top corridor. So DeEvil 1 is... Oh, Chuck Finley has some good anti. DeEvil 1 can't quite get the juke block in that 3-tile wide space. Kind of a shame, too, if he made that... If the block was secure, I mean, it's very, very hard to do it in that 3-tile wide space, but if the block was secure, would have been a cap for the Ballsheviks, the go-ahead cap in this first half. Now, pups are dispersed. Chuck Finley decides not to go for that tag bro. Tag bro's still up. Nub just does not seem to have control over his ball as he does another spike in that center area. Nub looks to be lagging a little bit. And now Kujabar is boosting in front of Mind. That is an excellent boost, and he comes in for the cap, slipping right past Mind and his tag pro. What an amazing play. He did not have any margin for error there, and he slammed it home for the cap. Hypnome might be looking for the counter, but he's got 3 to beat in his base, and only 1 blocker. Now Mind comes to assist him. DeEvil slips out somehow, and now he's past 2. If he can get past Mind in the bottom area, and it doesn't happen, but Chuck Finley gets this tag pro, he will take it immediately flag pro. Dets also has the opportunity to get his flag carrier out of base. He is pointing top, but Mind does not want to go top, and he pays the price for it. Dets is just getting rid of people into base. Nub should grab pretty soon. Ooh, but that seems to be a little bit dangerous. Sisu slides by Det! He slides by Det with so much confidence, and there were no blocks even. Sisu just took that bottom lane all throughout, and he slams it home for the cap. Great job by Sisu, showing up the other side of the ball here. So now another double flaccid, 3-1 in favor of the Ballsheviks. Now, if only I could get my script to work. It's gonna be a little bit messy as it goes in, you know, because yeah, I'll just make do, redesign, messing everything up. Chuck Finley gets a grab. Hypnome has a rolling bomb chasing him. He is contained in base. Hypnome just gets him. DeEvil 1 though does have a rolling bomb grab out. He gets the defuse, and Dets is there. He couldn't quite get both defenders out of position with the defuse, so he's slowly edged into the defender's hands. And now Hypnome will grab this Juke Juice at the cost of his life, but he'll be spawning in base, and a Juke Juice and Geoqual can pretty much keep the flag in base for its duration, maybe a little longer, just because of the chasing ability and how choky these sides are, both bottom and top. Chuck Finley's going to try and prime a grab, but Nub slides out with the help of Mind. DeEvil 1, some good communication by Ballsheviks, and DeEvil 1 is able to compensate on the button. DeEvil 1 is out past 2, and he's going to go mid. Chuck Finley should get these bottom blocks. Maybe still, he's past 3. Hypnome has a bomb snipe, and he's in front. DeEvil 1 can't quite juke Hypnome. What a shame. I agree that going mid would have been a little bit risky, but that would have put him past 4. With someone blocking bottom, and Hypnome just had the opportunity to stop him. Now Mind guides Nub out. Devil One is the only one here, and Nub slides under him for that second cap for Tagenham. It is 3-2 in favor of the Ballsheviks, as Dets will pull away. Oh, Nub looking for the button. The button. Dets wants the button. Oh! And a great sacrifice by Sisu. Hypnome's the last one back, and he gets the return. That will go down 3-2 in favor of the Ballsheviks. Great job, both sides. Yeah. Now, it's hard to do keys for the game, but most of these caps came off that top lane, and that was not a coincidence. Top lane was pretty crucial here, especially with the help of some blocks in base. Power-up control absolutely did influence the momentum change as well. So, interesting to see what they'll do next half. Now, in Giaquala, as with any map, a one-cap lead is a little bit flimsy. You know, you can't just sit on a one-cap lead. So it'll be interesting to see how the Ballsheviks attempt to hold their lead and how Tagenham attempts to get rid of it. So I guess player of the match, people to watch out for. I think Sisu was made some really smart plays. He got that mid button to dispatch the flag carrier who was out past like 2 or 3. He had that one cap where he just ran at bottom. He was in the top corridor, and he juked top very slightly, ran bottom. Got past the one guy in the top, blocking top, no blockers. So, obviously, Sisu, very smart plays from him. Looks like Kuchabar is playing very well with him on D, and it really shows with how much prevent they got. Now, on the other side, it looks like Hypnome is doing really well, and Dets made some really key snipes. Who I would watch out for, if Nub can get his internet up, I think it looked like halfway through he really kind of turned the page, and before he was running into spikes, not getting pups. Geoquality, you can't be running into spikes. You got to have a lot of precision. So if you're lagging, it really sucks. But with that last cap to make it 3-2, looked like Nubs was kind of all there. So it'll be good to see how he takes that momentum into half 2 of this game. So yeah, we will be almost starting here. 3-2 is the beginning score. Hope I could click on game 1 half 2 before it disappeared. I know I had the option to before, but yeah. So in case my graphics don't work, in case my MLTP live script kind of messes up on me because of the redesign, and my scores become reset, which is not really a problem. Just remember, 3-2 Ballsheviks right now. And I will put it on the screen if that is an issue. If that presents itself as an issue. 3-2 Ballsheviks. Remember it. Alright, here we go. Joining game, getting ready to start in. Nah, man. Didn't work. Whatever. Let's see.
Three, two, one.
Woo! Yeah!
1 second. Here we go. Just a reminder, the scoreboard is flipped. Just give me a second. I'll work on it. Until then, watch the game. Alright, that's going to have to do. So, it looks like while I was talking... Oh, one second. I flipped him. Here we go. It looks like as I was trying to fix my scoreboard, the Ballsheviks have extended their lead by 2. They're now winning with a score of 5-2 in game 1, half 2. Yeah, again using that top top corridor. Looks like they are bouncing around. Hyphenome getting the return. All right. Some more pups coming up. It looks like Tagenham and Rektbridge have won them. Now they're taking their Tag Pro with Tag Pro lead, and Hyphenome has a rolling re. Looks like too many pups are here and not enough defending base, but Detz manages to clear it out. He's got 1 to beat, and if Mind doesn't booster headed to Chuck, he would have had it. Tough to really communicate that if, say, back to base, but it looks like Hyphenome is out top. And if Detz can block Kutrabar, or at least force him into a Flaccid here, the Evil 1 is there to compensate, though. Hyphenome will stay alive. Now, Mind and Detz need to get these 2 in-base returns before Chuck Finley comes. And it looks like they will. Detz with a great block onto Evil. Mind with a great return. And it looks like Tagenham and Rektbridge are on the board for this half. Some great job by them. That will sure up this game to a score of 5-3 in game 1. Chuck Finley is coming in with this Juke Juice. And Detz will take this Tag Pro. He will not take this Tag Pro, I know. He decides to keep it on D. A very defensive choice here. Kind of, ooh, he ends up going on O with that bomb spawn. And as his Tag Pro runs out. Now, Nub has the problem of defending the Evil one-on-one, and he gets the solo in base. Geokoala is definitely easier to solo than any other map, but Detz trying to go top. Looks like he'll get the blocks. Sisu rolls around Hyphenome, getting that button and securing that top lane. Now Mind with an incredible split barely hits that boost. Sisu spikes mid, so he has 2 to beat. He's going inside, hitting that bomb to he moves out of base rather, and now he's got a 2v3 block here. I wonder what he'll do, but Hyphenome does have rolling re, so he should push it in. However, Sisu's playing some good anti. Hyphenome blasting him back. Hyphenome is already past 3. He just needs to juke out Sisu, but Sisu has some godly contain there in the bottom and does not let him past. Now that was a good opportunity, but it's good clear out by Hyphenome and Detz. Good to keep flagging base, but unfortunate. Or Mind and Detz rather. Hyphenome was the one that was returned by Sisu. Ooh, Nub, a good drop back. Same with Mind. And now Mind has a 3v2 blocks. And they're going to have all hands on deck to try and give Mind the lane. However, there's 4 in front. 4 playing OD on Geokoala. Kind of a nightmare. So, I see the Ballsheviks will be patient probably. But Mind is trying to make his way in. He's past 1. Can't get past the double blocks on Evil and Chuck Finley. And Nub coming out. Chuck Finley with a flag pro grab. Looks like both flags will be returned with that final button by Detz. 3:36 left to play. Looks like the Ballsheviks have a secure lead here. Tagenham and Rektbridge have to come back from a 2-cap deficit. Nub with a boost out top. He narrowly escapes it, but the Evil One has too much position. Now, Hyphenome and Detz should have told Nub to stay in that mid lane. He might not have had enough time since it's hard to convey that when you're going top speed, but the Evil One had just too good of positioning on that button for Nub to go top lane. Unfortunate situation there. So Pups will spawn. Nub can't get that solo grab, so it'd be wise to just divert his attention to Pups, because on Geokoala trying to battle with a defensive Juke Juice is kind of awful. Kucherbar can't get his offensive partner out, so he'll just flag pro grab. He's going to take this bottom boost. Now Nub picks up that rolling bomb, but Kucherbar is past 3. Mind is the only one back. Kucherbar juking Mind, but Nub comes in behind him, defusing his rolling bomb and taking him out. Devil 1. And Devil 1 gets the next guy. Hypnome looks to try and juke out a base. Nub playing anti. Sisu is coming in with the rolling bomb though, so Hypnome needs to stay alive. Oh no! And the rolling bomb runs out just before he was about to defuse it. What an unfortunate series of events. That's a bummer. That would have been a sure cap for the Ballsheviks. For sure. And now Sisu will get the tag pro. Defending base with it. That will keep flagging base for another 20 seconds. Now Devil's out past. He's top. Mine has the button, but Sisu, oh no! He's got no patience. Sisu had tag pro in base. Devil 1 just had to stay in that top lane until everything was cleared out. He could not though. Unfortunate moves there. Nub gets a grab into Kucherbar. Sisu gets a grab, and he will get the return. So we've got 1 minute 15 seconds for Tagenham and Rektbridge to get 2 to tie. Alright, now we'll be fighting for base pups. Mind will get that tag pro. That's what Tagenham needed. And now he'll get rid of Sisu. Oh, Sisu gets the inside track. Kucherbar bombing ahead to stall the flag carrier. But Chuck Finley has a juke. Alright, Chuck Finley only has to beat Mind in base. Oh my god, what a play! What a play. Sisu bombing Mind out with a sack. Kucherbar picking off Nub a top lane. And that will secure a cap for the Ballsheviks. What a play. Wow. That was amazing. What teamwork there by the Ballsheviks. And that will pretty much seal it. 10 seconds aren't enough for 2 caps, but Devil 1 might be able to put the final touches.
3, 2,
what?
1.
What a slap to the face. That cap shouldn't have happened. My god. Alright. Oh, man. If only I had some sort of an instant replay here, but that... Everyone go rewind on your YouTube consoles and see that cap over. Looked like he bombed from that bottom bomb into the corner, missing the spike. Not even the top, the corner. Incredible. Alright, looks like that's 7-3. Favor the Ballsheviks. And I will get a drink. Alright, I'm back. Hopefully we'll get my scripts to work better right now. Just to reiterate, we are in Game 2, Half 1. This match will be played on Pilot. For everyone following. As we will be joining now. Ballsheviks will be on the red team. Tagenham on the blue.
3, 2, 1.
And the game is off. A little bit of meet and greet in that center with Chuck Finley and Sisu. Let me see if I get... Oh, yeah, I got their flares. Yes. And, Nub picking up a grab, and he'll boost down. He'll at least give mine some space to pull up a grab. Chuck Finley on the other end has a grab. He's behind Hypnome and Debts, though, and gets returned. Nub has a grab. He's past Kucherbar. Kucherbar finally gets him, though, as Sisu gets that containment bomb. Mind has to stay alive. He zooms past Sisu. This looks good for Mind. And he'll move bottom out of sight of the flag carrier who will get returned. The Evil One has a chance, though. He's got to reset. He just needs to get past 3. He looks to be waiting on this pup right here. And Debts will take him out. Sisu getting mid-pup as a tag pro. Kucherbar might be able to boost past Mind and Nub if he does this just right. And a boost past Mind, but he kisses Hypnome. Chuck Finley past Mind. He's past 2, but Debts will stay alive. Chuck Finley has returned for cap for almost ever. And it looks like Ree will be pulled. Kucherbar not able to get the return, though. He is now able to get the return. No return for cap anymore, though. Hypnome pulling up grab bottom. Has a boost up top into Sisu. Kucherbar and Sisu have to get this one return as Mind boosts into a spike. Sisu can't quite get the return. A great bomb by Nub to stay alive past the spike. Mind trying for this bomb snipe. Chuck Finley's just dancing around his own base, but flag's not coming. Now Chuck Finley secures the return on a well-timed spawn. Pups will be spawning. All tag pros. Nub gets 1 for Tagenham and 2 for Ballsheviks. Chuck Finley boosts into the spike. Now what Chuck Finley should have done is just kept the tag pro on the flag tile. Because when you have a tag pro here, just allow him to kiss you. And now Kucherbar is returned by Hypnome. Nub has a chance now. Looks like the tides have turned. The Evil needs to stay alive. But it looks like there's a good spot for Tagenham as Debts gets a return. Chuck Finley taking the bottom. He'll get returned. Nub can't quite get the cap. And Sisu is out top. But he's got little space. Debts and Hypnome are closing in. Sisu's returned. Kucherbar has a flag. It looks like a carousel of Ree. And a good bomb by Nub. Tagenham again. 1 return away from a cap. But they can't quite close down on the Evil. And Nub is still holding until he zooms into that spike. Mind sneaking the rolling bomb away from the Evil. Looks like it will be 2 rolling bombs each. 1 on the flag, 1 on Ree. And a great bomb play by Chuck Finley and Kucherbar. Getting rid of the rolling flag carrier in a swift double tap. And now Nub will be up top. Kucherbar, no bomb. The Evil, no bomb. But they will get the return anyway with some good contain. Chuck Finley. Boosts right into the Evil. Unlucky as the Evil was going for Ree. The Evil pulls up above Hypnome. And Debts will get out. Chuck Finley missing. And it will be a kiss. This looks to be a reset for the Ballsheviks. Nub trying to sneak flag out of base doesn't happen. Chuck Finley gets that regrab. He needs to get past Hypnome and Debts, but he tries to split him, and that doesn't really work. Nub trying to split Sisu and Kucherbar. Almost does it. Pups will be spawning. Kucherbar dipping out of contain to get that tag pro. And Hypnome with some good plays up top. Mind looking for that top boost. Doesn't really happen. Nub gets a good grab with a Hypnome tag pro lead. And looks like they both will be holding. But wow, Chuck Finley goes in for the cap with Kucherbar playing tag pro anti. It looks like flag carrier on the Tagenham side was a little bit too reckless, getting himself returned into the Tag Pro anti. Oh, Chuck Finley blocks Sisu back. Sisu does have an opportunity to get in front, though. And a good play by the Evil, sacrifice himself for the return. Kucherbar might try the dank snipe up top, but it's better for him to go on read. That's a smart play by Kucherbar. Chuck Finley slides past Hyphenome. He manages to go bottom, but the noob spike takes him out. The Evil 1 gets that return. Kucherbar needs to get past Dets, and he will. He is running at flag, and that'll be a cap for Kucherbar and the Ballsheviks. They will be up by 2 in this half. Kucherbar missing that horizontal snipe, but Mind looks to have a tag pro in base. And this tag pro in base might do wonders if Hyphenome can stay alive. Mind can't quite bomb to get the double. This may be a double flaccid for the Ballsheviks, but Chuck Finley jukes out of it. And he buys himself some space with a good cutback. Runs into that angled wall, though. Det's able to pick him up from the lack of velocity there. Hyphenome with a good bomb, taking out flag carrier. Some more bombs come in, and Ballsheviks are out past 2. And a bomb by Chuck Finley gets nubbed behind him. He's running into the base. It might be a flaccid here. That's a cap as he sneaks it by Dets. Yeah, it's a good final return by Kucherbar, making it just in time, and good on Chuck Finley to wait for it, put himself in a safe position, and then run it for the cap. Now he will have a tag pro lead here. Chuck Finley needs to stay alive because this is a dangerous situation. A kiss will work out well for both teams, but especially the Ballsheviks, as it was a dangerous situation if the Tagenham and Rektbridge flag carrier can get past 2, or past 4 rather. Nub trying to use a corner, but Kucherbar has too much velocity for it. And Chuck Finley runs right into Dets in the bottom. We are game 2, half 1 with 3 minutes left, and Ballsheviks have taken a 3-cap lead in this pilot game. Sisu and Kucherbar are really setting the tone for the defense. They're the ones really initiating contact and really making plays. As you can see, that the close range snipe off the pilot boost. Hyphenome trailing back, getting the return. Devil bombing into the spike. And Mind pushes Chuck Finley into the spike. This could be a pass 3 situation. Devil's the only one back. And now he will wait on bomb, just threaten it enough for his team to get in front. Great play. We got 2 minutes left in this game. Score is 3-0. Favor the Ballsheviks. Nub with a flaccid. Everyone will be fighting for pups now as Dets will get the rolling bomb undefused, as much as Devil would want it to be. Devil will get a tag pro lead out. Dets with the snipe. Can't quite get him, but Hyphenome tracks him up top before Chuck Finley can get to his aid. And Chuck Finley will go with the ill-timed grab, but Kucherbar will get a juke juice grab past Hyphenome in the spike. He'll be coming in top, but Nub steps in and steps up for the return. Chuck Finley is past 2. He'll come in with the top boost off back corner. Spins around, though. Can't quite get it. Hyphenome somehow missing, though. And Chuck Finley still behind 4, but he's trying to sneak it some way into base. Hyphenome will step up and take him out, though. We've got 1 minute left in this game. The Evil with a series of boosts to take him into that spike. He just didn't come off the right corner for him to take that top boost. And in his desperate attempt to right himself, he just zooms right into the spike. Last round of pups happen. Ballsheviks taking 2 of them. And those 2 juke juices will do a lot on this pilot. These last pilot seconds. looks like we will have 30 seconds left. Tagenham and Rektbridge are trying all their offensive strategies here. Nub can't quite get that bottom boost in. And the double flash that occurs. Chuck Finley's out past 2, but Detz is there clamping on his tail. 8 seconds left in the game, and it looks like this will go down 3-0. But we have another half for Tagenham to come back. That'll be it. Some stats we should look out for. Kucherbar seeming to take all of the returns on this half from Sisu, but definitely equal prevents there. Pups seem to be a little bit split on both teams. No one really dominating pups. Both Kucherbar and Hypnome have a matching number of 5 pups. But in terms of team-wise, they look to be pretty equal. All right, I am back. So everyone, I'm gonna do a thing I do when I don't really have anything to talk about at halftime, and it's called "How's your day been?" I've been playing a lot of Pokemon Go, but that might be lost on you guys since it's not out on Europe. You can download the APK, but it doesn't really work as well, or you know. Oh, game starting. Here we go. Here's game. Let me put those plus minuses in. Make sure they're correct.
3.
We'll be counting down. Those are correct plus minuses, if I do say so myself. I'm actually catching a Zubat right now. Look at this. It's really cool stuff, actually. I would recommend. Flying types are hard, though, because you gotta lob it in. Have you ever played that basketball game? Looks like that'll be another cap for. Oh no, it'll be a cap for Tagenham and Rektbridge. But we're moving up top. Boosting in, Chuck Finley's there to cover him though. Nub looks to be out past, but Kucherbar is there for the stop. And Cisu's returned. The evil one gets grabbed into debts. Double flaccid by the Ballsheviks, and Nub will have a chance to escape, but Chuck Finley spawns right on him. So nope. That's hyping him, trying to track down DeEvil. DeEvil boosting, but he can't quite get some separation. He goes right into that spike. Hyping him with a return. Chuck Finley up top. Bombing. And now Chuck Finley is past many. He might catch Boar sleeping down bottom, and he will. That'll be another cap for the Ballsheviks. It's now 4-1 in games you have to. Boar is out past 3. DeEvil needs to stay alive, and the bomb will take him into a return. DeEvil won. Can't quite get past debts. That would have been past 3 if he could have juked debts, which he couldn't. 1-1 in the half, 4-1 in the game. As Kuchbar tries to roll off the corner, doesn't really work. Debts with a top snipe, and that will be a double reset with all 4 Ballsheviks in base. DeEvil won with a grab. He'll take it up top. Debts trying to get this snipe up top of him. It doesn't really work. He does get in front though with a good. It's a good containment snipe rather. Doesn't quite get the return. DeEvil into the spike. Chuck Finley will be out past 2. Nub sitting on that bottom boost. He's going to boost up top. Kuchbar narrowly missing that return. That would have been a cap for the Ballsheviks. Now Sisu is up top. They need to defuse this rolling bomb if they want to get anything going, which they do. Det still has that rolling re though, and another defusal. Both rolling bombs defused off of Tagenham and Rektbridge, and DeEvil will be playing some mean anti with the juice. Hypnome will get the cap just as DeEvil 1 pulls off of anti. But Sisu will get the return, so essentially same thing happens. No loss. Tagenham and Rektbridge have gone up by 1 in the half. However, they will need to eliminate the deficit that Ballsheviks have maintained over the first half. Evil 1 boosting, trying for the push by Chuck Finley. Chuck Finley might be out past 2, but goes right into Hypnome with the boost. That top boost, when you take a top in the left side of the spikes, as just as I say that, DeEvil 1 can't quite get some separation. I saw what he was trying to do. He's trying to boost up top with that bomb so that the chasers will be far behind him, trying to secure some time for his defenders to get the return, but ends up bombing himself right into that spike. Not what he wanted. Now we get another return by Tagenham and Rektbridge. Sisu will get the flag, trying to juke out Debts. Hypnome with a snipe ends up hitting his own teammate into the spike. A good bomb by Nub, getting rid of enemy FC. He will not be past any though. He'll be past 1 as he just trails into the corner. No re, so it will be a double reset. We got 5 minutes left in this game. Tagenham and Rektbridge need to pull something off. Boar with the grab. He's back at base. Nub gets a good handoff. He can't quite hit that boost precisely. Same with Kuchabar. Can't quite get past Debts. Hypnome pulling the rolling bomb. Chuck Finley might have a chance here. Hypnome needs to contain him, and he does. Great play by Hypnome to just have the confidence to steamroll the blocker right into the bottom edge with that rolling bomb. Boar does have a chance here. This is what Tagenham needs. He's got a juice. He needs to juke out Kuchabar. He just needs to juke out this 1 and have DeEvil miss the snipe. But it looks like he'll dip back, take the boost through the spikes. DeEvil 1 will bomb him out. Nub has a chance. He might as well wait on this upcoming Flaccid. And he does. He gets behind these blocks, and this will be another cap for Tagenham. They cut the lead down to 1 with that cap. And Dor has a chance to go up bottom. What a play. But he boosts around flag. Unfortunate. If he hit that corner correctly, that would have been a cap. Would have been the equalizer. But they still do have the momentum. Still have a chance as pups spawn. DeEvil 1 getting Superman. Ballsheviks sweep pups. But Nub gets flag out of base. The Evil One has Superman out of base. The Evil One uses his Superman. He has one to beat. He dips under Sisu, but can't quite get past the two flooding Tagenham Rektbridge members who play OD on him. Now the Evil One is just waiting, and Boar doesn't look like he's going to get returned. And as he tries to steamroll it into base, the Evil One is returned by the regrab. He'll be getting that return. Oh, the Evil One in a mistimed bomb puts his FC into a spike. And now a good pull by the Evil, narrowly hitting that boost, getting some separation. Goes into the spike, but does take long enough for his flag carrier and regrab to survive so that he does not get capped on. Kuchabar and Nub are just fighting for that rolling bomb. Kuchabar eventually getting it, and he will pick up Ree with it. Boosting into the spike purposefully is Chuck Finley, and Kuchabar will try and weave his way into base. This is really what Ballsheviks need. They need their turn, and they need another cap to tack on to their one cap lead. And it looks like they might get it, but Det slips by the contain. A good defusal. And now it looks like the shoe's on the other foot as the Ballsheviks are in trouble. Chuck Finley needs to stay alive. Nub gets a snipe. And that will be the equalizer for Tagenham. They have tied this game up 4 apiece. Nub gets the return to Evil, gets the grab. The Evil One moving around his base. Kuchabar has a rolling bomb and a juke juice, and he's going to try and stomp it into base forcefully. Now, if he can get these, if you get a good defusal, which he does, that would be a cap. Now, Sisu has the second rolling bomb, and he's coming into base. So if he can get a good defusal, he can get a cap, which he does. Identical defusals, taking the defenders to split the flag. No grabs. And just some good plays with double rolling bombs to secure the lead, and then a point on top of it, as the Evil One will get a chance again here. The Evil One will track back to go to safety. There's 1 minute left in this game as the Evil One boosts right past Nub. And Sisu can't quite close the opening, so Hypnome will be free. The Evil One looking to kiss. Try and get that reset. That reset will be vital to close out this game for the Ballsheviks. Kiss happens. Oh, Sisu with a great block, taking Nub into the spike. Sisu now has Lawnmower and kills the FC. So now that's a bad turn for Tagenham, as Kuchabar may get a cap with the blocks here by the Evil. The Evil forces a Flaccid. Sisu comes in with his Lawnmower, and Kuchabar slams it home as Sisu clears out base and scares them into leaving flag. That will be all but certain, as the Ballsheviks have a 3-point lead into game 3-point lead in game 2 with 6 seconds left. Doesn't look like Tagenham and Rektbridge can score 3 points, and that will close it out. A great tie, half 2, but a good win and a good sweep for the Ballsheviks, who win both games 7-3 and 7-4. All right, thanks everybody for watching. Thank you for tagging along with my makeshift scoreboard. Thank you for following JBay TV and my YouTube channel and subscribing and stuff. Really appreciate it. Yeah. Thank you for watching. I will be signing off, and I hope you enjoyed it.